Hi everyone, we are on Module 4 now of fractions of level F of VMath. This is lesson 0, review number 1. So turn to page 1 in your packet to follow along and take notes. All right, our vocab today is equivalent fractions. These are fractions that represent or name the same number. So here's an example. 1/2, you can see in orange, is the same as 2/4 in blue, is the same as 3/6 in green. Here we see it in a different way. 1/2 equals 2/4. We can see that it takes up the same amount of space. 3/4 is the same as 6/8. It takes up the same space. You can also use fraction strips like this, either digitally or as manipulatives to help you. And you can see down here, if I zoom in a little bit, you can see how they find it. It's a little blurry, sorry, but you can see that 1/3, if you multiply by 2 on top and bottom, then you get 2/6. Then if you have 2/6 and you times it by 2 on top and bottom, you get 4/12 and so on. So you need to be able to multiply or divide the top and bottom by the same number to get an equivalent fraction. All right, so here, let's get started. We can see we have 2 parts, and 1 out of the 2 parts is shaded, so that equals 1/2. Here is letter B is 1, 2, 3, 4 parts, so if parts go on the bottom, and then 2 out of the 4 are shaded in. And then we can see over here, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 total parts, and 1, 2, 3, 4 are shaded in. Well, we can see here it's telling us that 1/2 equals how many fourths? Well, like we just talked about, if I multiply the bottom by 2, then I get 2 times 2 is 4. Well, if I did times 2 on the bottom, I have to do times 2 on the top to get 2. So 1/2 is equivalent to 2/4. Let's do the same thing for this one, part B, 1/2. Excuse me, I'll zoom in again, sorry. 1/2 equals how many eighths? Well, 2 times 4 is 8. So if I do times 4 on the bottom, I have to do times 4 on the top to get 4. So that means that 1/2 is the same as 4/8. Now, if I do 2/4, I can do and see how many eighths it equals. I say, oh, 4 times what equals 8? Well, 4 times 2. And then I would do times 2 on the top. 2 times 2 is 4. So 2/4 is the same as 4/8. Let's look at number 3 and 4. Same thing. We're going to look and we're going to say 6 times what equals 24? Well, 6 times 4 equals 24. So then if I do 1 times 4, then 1 times 4 is 4, so that means that 1/6 is the same as 4/24. In this one, they simplified to find an equivalent fraction by dividing. So now I have to think, okay, 10/15, if I divide 15 by 5, then I will get 3. So if I divide by 5 on the bottom, I have to divide by 5 on the top. 10 divided by 5 is 2, so 10/15 is equivalent to 2/3. Okay, here we have a drawing. Let's count how many total pieces we have. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 total pieces. Out of 1, 2, 3, 4 are shaded in. So 4 out of 6 are shaded in. Here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 pieces. And then shaded in, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So then we can double check this because if we do 6 times 2 to get 12, 4 times 2 equals 8. So they are equivalent. All right, this says we're going to write an equivalent fraction for each fraction. So the first one, 4/5 equals something over 15. So we think 5 times what equals 15? 5 times 3. So then we would do 4 times 3 on the top to get 12. Over here for number 6, we have 8/10 equals something fifths. So 10 divided by 2 equals 5. If I do divided by 2 on the bottom, I got to do divided by 2 on top. 8 divided by 2 is 4. So 8/10 is the same as 4/5. Down here, number 7, 5/10 equals something over 2. So how do we get from 10 to 2? Well, we divide by 5. So then I would have to divide by 5 on the top. 5 divided by 5 is 1. And then down here, I think, okay, 4/7, 7 times what equals 28? 7 times 4. 4 times 4 is 16. All right, so find an equivalent fraction. Here it is with symbols. 5/7 equals something over 35. 35 is greater than 7, so that means we need to use multiplication. So it says identify the operation needed. If the equivalent fraction's denominator is greater than the original fraction's denominator, use multiplication. If the equivalent fraction's denominator is less than the original fraction's denominator, use division. So we'll see here, 7 going up to 35 is increasing, so we're going to need to multiply. So then we find the number that the denominator was multiplied or divided by to get the equivalent fraction's denominator. 7 times 5 is 35. Use that same number in operation to find the missing number. So we did times 5 on the bottom. We have to do times 5 on top, which is 5 times 5 is 25. All right, now you're going to complete page 3 on your own. Make sure to write your answers by showing work. Good luck.